Gwen Stefani put her signature style front and center when she reunited with her No Doubt bandmates for the Fire Aid benefit concert for California fire relief in Los Angeles on January 30. The 55-year-old singer looked incredible rocking a black fishnet bodysuit underneath a pair of tartan briefs with attached pant legs that were unzipped to her ankles and adorned with several different colored tartan fabrics. Highlighting her washboard stomach, Gwen added a graphic cropped t-shirt, a studded belt, and some biker boots. She wore her platinum hair in a high ponytail, her signature bold red lips, and black winged eyeliner. While No Doubt performed a short 15-minute set, they delighted the crowd with their energetic renditions of their hit songs, Just a Girl, Don't Speak, and Spiderwebs. "It's all about love tonight and we love you, Los Angeles," Gwen told the excited crowd. No Doubt was just one of the bands donating their time to raise money for those affected by the Los Angeles wildfires earlier this month. An exciting spectacle was presented to the entire globe as Gwen Stefani, the renowned frontwoman of No Doubt, took the stage in a gorgeous fishnet bodysuit for the band's much-anticipated reunion performance at the Fire Aid concert. The performance was something that the world had been waiting for. A cultural moment, a nostalgic return to the sounds that defined the 90s, and a showcase of Gwen Stefani's continuing ability to command any crowd. The performance was more than just a celebration of music, it was a cultural moment. A large amount of buzz was already being generated by the Fire Aid concert, which was a charity event that brought together some of the most famous people in the music industry in order to collect funds for those who had been devastated by tragic wildfires. However, the No Doubt reunion was undoubtedly the most anticipated act of the event. The band's fans, who had been there for them through its highs and lows, its dissolution, and the solo endeavors of its legendary lead singer, were anxious to see the band's magic once more when they were back again. Nevertheless, it was not only the reunion that had the audience buzzing. Rather, it was Stefani's imposing presence and her daring wardrobe choice that stole the limelight. A daring act of fashion statement. Since the beginning of her career, Gwen Stefani has been regarded as a fashion icon due to her remarkable ability to effortlessly merge punk rock, glam, and street style. It was an homage to her distinctive style from the 1990s that she chose to wear a fishnet bodysuit to the Fire Aid event. This choice was a wonderful encapsulation of the energy and spirit that is present in No Doubt's music. The bodysuit was adventurous and edgy, with a blend of sheer and solid panels that accentuated her shape while giving just enough room for the imagination to take over. It was the ideal combination of defiance and femininity, which are characteristics that Stefani has always personified, both on and off the stage where she performs. However, this ensemble was more than just a fashion statement, it was a piece of performance clothing. The fact that Stefani is aware that her every action is being observed and evaluated is something that she takes use of in order to improve her performances. The fishnet bodysuit was created with the intention of catching the light, drawing attention to her motions, and bolstering her position as the fiery lead character in the film No Doubt. She was able to not only sing, but also become the exact personification of the band's eclectic and rebellious ethos because of the intricate design of the bodysuit, which caught attention every time she danced and every time she took a strong position on stage. The vitality that the reunion brings. The Fire Aid performance was nothing short of magical for those who have been fans of No Doubt for a very long time. It was a significant occasion in and of itself when Stefani got back together with band members Tony Kanal, Adrian Young, and Tom Dumont from the past. The members had an undeniable affinity with one another, and it was evident that despite the fact that they had been away for a number of years, their bond had never been stronger. As Stefani strutted around the stage, her enthusiasm was infectious to the audience, and she was a force to be reckoned with. Stefani is noted for her distinctive vocal delivery and her magnetic stage presence. Stefani took her spot at the forefront of the stage as the opening chords of Just a Girl resonated throughout the arena. She was wearing her distinctive platinum blonde hair and strong red lipstick at the time. She effortlessly took the audience back to the 1990s, a time when No Doubt's mix of ska, punk, and alternative rock was the soundtrack of teenage rebellion and personal empowerment. She did this by wearing a furious fishnet bodysuit and embodying the famous punk rock attitude. The ability to command a crowd has always been Stefani's superpower, and during the Fire Aid performance, she displayed poise and precision in her use of this skill. It is not a secret that Stefani has always had this capacity. Stefani worked the stage with the trademark assurance that she is known for, exhibiting a feeling of control that comes from years of experience performing in front of large audiences. The crowd exploded in cheers as she worked the stage. She was not only singing the songs, rather she was taking ownership of the occasion, infusing it with her own unique energy, and sharing it with everyone else in the arena. One could feel the energy that Stefani and the band shared with one another. Tony Canol, the band's bassist, played with the same level of ferocity that he is known for, while Adrian Young and Tom Dumont powered through the beats and guitar riffs that have become synonymous with the sound of No Doubt. In spite of the fact that she was leaping and spinning in her fishnet bodysuit, Stefani remained the heart and soul of the performance. Her voice soared over the music, and it was strong and steady. She was completely in control of every action she made. A spiritual quest for personal growth. It was more than simply the reunion of No Doubt that was celebrated during the Fire Aid performance. It was also a reflection of Stefani's own personal journey of development. Additionally, she had ventured into the realm of pop music with her renowned albums, and she had even ventured into the fields of fashion and television. She had become an international solo artist in her own right within the music industry. On the other hand, when she took the stage with No Doubt, there was a feeling of coming home, as if she had returned to the beginnings of her career. It was a representation of that transition that the fishnet bodysuit was worn. Rather than merely being an article of clothing, it was a piece of Stefani's backstory. Her punk rock roots were visible in every line of the bodysuit and in every mesh square that caressed her shape. Nonetheless, the fact that she was able to transform that style into something sleek and contemporary demonstrated how far she had gone as an artist and as a fashion star. The bodysuit was not merely a piece of nostalgia. Rather, it was a manifestation of Stefani's tenacity and her capacity to reinvent herself while remaining true to her roots. Throughout the entirety of the performance, there was a subdued acknowledgement of the years that had passed. While Stefani was belting out lyrics from No Doubt's greatest hits, she demonstrated that despite the fact that the world around her had changed, her voice and her passion for music had only grown stronger. The reunion served as a reminder of what made No Doubt so distinctive: their ability to meld elements of ska, punk, and alternative rock with popular appeal, a balance that Stefani had mastered in her solo career, but which she clearly still carried with her when performing with the band. The reaction of the crowding. When Gwen Stefani performed some of No Doubt's most memorable songs while wearing her fishnet bodysuit, it was an experience that went beyond simple nostalgia for the fans who were in the audience in attendance. The audience wasn't just there to listen to songs they were already familiar with. They were there to relive a moment in time, to see the return of a band that had left such an indelible mark on the music business. The mesmerizing stage presence that Stefani possessed was sufficient to give each and every fan the impression that they were seeing the band's climb to prominence all over again. The audience participated in the performance by singing along, dancing, and cheering as Stefani took them on an emotional roller coaster through the discography of No Doubt. From the upbeat and energizing singles like Spiderwebs to the introspective and melancholy Don't Speak, the concert turned into a celebration of the band's legacy, and Stefani's daring fishnet bodysuit served as the visual centerpiece of the entire event. And dressed that was a great combination of defiance, sensuality, and strength, the attire was a representation of the very songs that No Doubt had developed during their career. When Stefani and her colleagues were at the pinnacle of their performance, when they were fully in sync with one another, it became abundantly evident that No Doubt had not only been a vital part of the lives of their fans, but also an important chapter in the history of music. The Fire Aid concert was not only about raising money, it was also about honoring the ongoing legacy of a band that had profoundly impacted the lives of fans over the course of many generations. Final thoughts. It was more than just a fashion statement when Gwen Stefani showed up at the Fire Aid concert, wearing the fishnet bodysuit that she had worn for the reunion of No Doubt. It was a powerful demonstration of her ability to command the stage and engage an audience. As the audience erupted and the music reverberated throughout the arena, Stefani flawlessly blended her personal development with the band's collective history, therefore embodying the punk rock icon that she had always been destined to be. With Gwen Stefani at the helm, the concert was more than just a reunion. It was a celebration of artistry, resiliency, and the enduring power of No Doubt songs. Gwen Stefani is a true force that must be reckoned with.